Alright, what is up, fam bammers? Capital G, capital O, capital D. Thank you for blessing me and waking me up with another day, dear Lord. Big up to wifey and kids, man, and big up to you guys out there. Back in X-Plane 12, you guys, here for another banger. Flying this Bombardier Dash 8 Q400 here in the Bahamas with service to South Miami, man. Green Light Auto Brokers is in the house. Big up, fam bam. What's good with you, Green Man? Good to see you, my G. Miss flying with you. Hope all is well. Fam bam malicious. Looks like we may have ATC in Miami. There's some storms just to the north of Miami. We should be fine, but there are some surrounding conditions over here that are going to include us having storms as well. Let us 100% jump on board. Let me open something up here I forgot, which is called Zipac X, before we get going. So we ought to have a good one here. Just as a little note, my X-Plane, I did try to fix it where it doesn't stutter anymore, but that has not yet happened. Spent 2 days trying to fix the drive, so we may get a pause, but then the pause, hopefully it will just leave us just fine. Here we are on the bird here, cold and dark. Everything, throttles are in the idle position. Conditioners are all the way down. The gust lock is up. Parking brake is set. Flaps are in the up position, and all power is off in the wonderful cockpit here. Let us get into this here, and we've got our flight plan filed. First leg to Miami International, arrival at gate Golf 3 if available, will be our first run. That'll take us an estimated 46 minutes here. We'll be flying that at flight level 180, just into transition. And wow, pretty light load for this first one. We only got 48 packs for this first load, so we're gonna be light. So before we do that, let's go ahead and connect the GPU here, and let's get this bad boy brought up. Before I forget, fam bammers, let's go ahead and get that overlay on for you guys so you can tell where we are going, man. There we are. And okay, all right, parking brake set. We confirm that. Let's go ahead and get the batteries on here. And that's looking good. The bus is tied, which is fine. And then now we can go ahead and activate the ground power itself. Okay, external power is all good to go. Let's also go ahead and get the emergency lights on, fam bammers. And let's get our position light on. And for now, the rest should be fine since we'll be on ground power. Let's get our screens on here. That lighting is no joke. Alright. We're just gonna circle our little knobs down here. And we can also get the standby radio on. And let's come to the first officer side and do the same thing here for the screens. Power button here as well, and we should see some activity there. Perfect. All right, back here we go, and now we can come down here and get our radios into the test here. Okay, stack 1 looking good, stack 2 looking good. And we'll turn this up. And bada bing that should give us that on mic 1. And we don't have any auto ATC here, which is on this screen here. We need to get this on as well. Rotating this knob here. Alright, so we got all our screens coming up and at them. You can see this is on the ILS here, so we want to switch this to the FMS1 as well as this side. Okay, FMS1. Alright, let's look at our load here. Check you guys out first. Everybody's doing good. Let's check our load out here. 48 packs. Okay, there goes one of our freezes. Hopefully not too many more to encounter, but if we do, if it does this, we'll be just fine. Alright, that's it. That's as worse as it gets right here. And again, I tried to fix that, man. I stayed almost 3 days running a program to try to square that thing away, and still not looking good. 2640 on the packs here. As far as the cargo is concerned, 48 packs. Flying time we did say was 46 minutes. And we need 5,100 pounds of fuel. Center gravity is looking good. We got a ramp center gravity 33.17. It is just still in bounds. 48 passengers, 2,640 pounds of cargo, and 5,100 pounds of fuel. Alright, let's go to the load summary. And we can load the aircraft using both doors. 48 total packs weight is 7,540. Alright, 7540, 48 packs, that number becomes important. And then there's the total cargo. Let's go ahead and confirm that load. And we'll start the bird loading at this time. It always gets the aircraft wrong when we do that one. Even though we have that on board, we can't promise that we're going to even get that opportunity. There we go, fam bams. Alright, everything is looking good there. Aircraft is getting loaded up. This screen looks kind of dark here. Let's figure our lives out here. Let's get this where that needs to go. Okay, that's looking good now, folks. Alright, and
we're shorting out next to someone's baggage.
That squawk over.
Too long.
Alright, let's come up here to the FMCs and get these bad boys going. How about we get some weather going on here? So let's pull some things up here while we enjoy the rain dripping off the window there. Okay, let's pull up Nassau information. And we're going to do airport info. And here we are. It's also, before we get Miami stuff in there, let's get the ATIS over here. While we're at it, let's go ahead and connect to the network there. Okay, we have Miami Center, Jacksonville Center in range. All right. Winds are out of the south-southeast at 110.5 knots, so we'll be taking runway 14. It is
On behalf of the cabin crew, I'd like to
9,000.
welcome you aboard our flight. As you find your seat, be
Okay,
sure
a
to
little
place your
overcast,
largest
few
carry-on items in
clouds.
the overhead bins and smaller items underneath
Broken
the seat
at
front. If you have
15,000,
trouble
broken
finding
at
a
flight level
location for any of your
200.
carry-on items, please use the flight attendant call button over your seat and
So
somebody
we'll
will
leave that squawk in there.
After you put your carry-on
And
items in the
altimeter's
overhead bin and it
29903.
is full, make sure
Let's
you close it as a
check,
courtesy to other passengers. Also, be sure that the aisle is
here.
clear and sit down so that way other passengers can get by you. If you are seated in an emergency exit row,
Okay,
please
Miami,
review
the winds are
exit
calm.
responsibilities in the safety card provided for you.
Let's see
Please
what
make sure
real
that you
world
are
is
able
doing.
and willing to perform these actions. If you're not, please let a flight attendant know so that way you can be reseated. You are free to use
Okay,
your
real
portable
world, they're
electronic
using
devices during the boarding
ILS
process.
8
We
right,
ask that
9,
larger electronic
12.
devices are stowed once you
So
depart
we'll
from the
request
gate. Thank you
9.
and welcome aboard.
Look good to us. All right. So back here we go. We don't have a departure, so we'll be vectoring ourselves. D-Champ, man, what's good, my G? Good to see you, fam bammers. So we don't have a we don't have a departure out of here, but we do have an arrival, so that's a good thing. Airport info. So we are going to be parking on the golf concourse on the inside up here. Technically the flight calls for golf 1, but there's only golf 3, so we'll request runway 9 because 8 right is way over here, so imagine that taxi. So we'll try to make smartest choices when it comes to that. Actually, before we do that, let's get the parking bays up as well. Thank you, Poppy.
We're ready to go when you are.
All right.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 318, which
We're
serves
going to be
to
arriving
Miami. Our flight
on the
time will be roughly
2.
46 minutes. Please note the cabin door is now closed. We ask that you make sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your larger devices are now shut down and
So
stowed.
there's the
If you have
2.
not already, please fasten your seatbelt and verify it is low and
So
tight
we'll
across
depart
the
out,
line. The seat backs must be in the
you
full
know, to
upright
the
and
south,
locked position for departure.
this way
Flight
here,
attendants, please prepare cabin
in this
for
direction,
departure
and we'll have to
cross
make a
check.
right turn and go direct to, whatever our first waypoint is there. And on the approach, we already talked about running 9. And we'll take that. Let's see, we got the 110.9 heading 92 for final approach. This is one of those ILSs that it comes in at the last minute. So there's really no need to take it from leg. If we don't have to, we could probably get it from grit and get on there. We're really not going to get the ILS probably until we're like right here by the Maltese Cross. Let's see, what's airport elevation is 8. So yeah, 208 on the altimeters. That's not bad. So that'll be our plan, folks. So let's bring it back over here, and we're going to be taxiing from this location here. Probably take Hotel 4, merge with Hotel to the full-length runway here, 14 for departure out to the southeast, and then we'll turn it out to the west. That is looking like the plan, man. Ghostly lurkers in the house, man. Good to see you, fam, bammers. All right, so let's get into it. Let me pull up the old rusty dusty flight plan here. So we're going direct Nico, then an airway Fawi 2. So we can get right into the first waypoint here. Alright, so from here, now we need to go to Bliss, and we need to go here to the airway, and there's our Bravo Romeo 49er Victor airway that we need to take, and we're exiting that, my G's, at Fawi. And then from Fawi, we get on the Fawi 2, so now we need to get Miami bumped in here so we can pull up that arrival. Menu here, arrive, and we said runway 9, and we're on the Fawi 2. And let's see, CQA. But you know what? On the FAUI, we go direct Nico. Nico must be along this way, because yeah, we go direct Nico, then we get on Bravo Romeo 49. So I don't know which one. Let's just hit 1, but we're gonna have to get rid of some stuff because we don't need that. And we'll do 1 on the ILS for runway 9, and leg is where we'll take that from. Now let's go look at the damage here. Jer. Lux. Okay, there's Lux right there. So let's go Jinky Jer Lux. Okay, so we got Nico and 39, Tinky, Jer, then Lux. Then next we need FAUI. Lux FAUI. What's this Zeus, this pylon? Okay, so after FAUI Junior. Alright. So we got to delete some of these here. Okay. So that's FAUI. So let's come here. Delete this. Delete that. Delete that. And come here. Delete that. Okay, FAUI Junior, lovely. Here's Virginia Key. We don't hit that, but we do take this Dolphin VOR. Delta Hotel Papa. So, alright, no link here. That's DHP to leg. Let's get rid of it. Even though from at DHP, that's the last of our arrival, that's actually passing right over the runway, so we'll see what type of love we get there. So Nico, so at Lux, oh no, lovely. It's planning to be here at about maybe like 8,000. I have flown this before, so I know they like you at FAUI at 12. So if we don't have any ATC, we'll go ahead and bump down to FAUI at 12 there. Then the rest on the arrival should 100% have 100% should have the altitude's already put in there. Alright, we said 48 packs. Total weight of those 48 packs was 7540. So it averages out about 157 pounds. Cargo. Let's see. Boom, I saw something moving here. Okay, cargo is 2582. Let's see if it's moving. Okay, there we go. So cargo's 2640, so it was just finishing up. So cargo's 2640. Okay, zero fuel weight 49422. See, zero fuel weight is off a little bit, so let's get the actual zero fuel weight in there. It's 5601. As long as the aircraft gets the right weight, we're cool. Okay, 5601. 5601. Okay, yeah, that's about right because the zero fuel weight, then we got the fuel in here. Gross weight is 55,701. I guess it won't let us do that one. Fuel on board, 25,550. So 2,000. That's 4,000. 5,100. Got to make sure that was all accurate. Okay, 55,701. That looks good. So this is what's important. It needs to know the gross weight of the aircraft. Because I think if I come in here and start putting 48 packs, it's going to mess it up. It tries to get an average. I don't know why it does that. But at this point, this is the most important part. It knows what the gross weight is. It knows how much fuel we have on board. And it knows what the zero fuel weight is. So we'll be okay. So used to didn't have this added list. You would just put the packs in there. I mean, there's no need to even put the cargo in there if it's going to mess the number up, because these are the 3 numbers that we need. So let's come over here now and let's cross-fill this one here. Let's check the flight plan out. Okay, when it does that, all you got to do is come here to menu, hit the arrival. You do absolutely nothing, and now it'll be filled in like that. And then, of course, the fuel page, we can just do a cross-fuel on this bad boy, too. Yes, from FMS1. It's the only thing about this. I mean, not that we need this side, but because we're operating it from the captain's side. But still, it pays to have all that stuff in. And then we want to make sure we're going to go direct to Nico. Let's check runway heading here. We'll set that in our heading bug. Runway heading is 143. Heading bug here now. Okay, 143. We'll depart out of here on the heading mode, of course. And let's go right up to our 18,000. Setting our target altitude now. 1,000 shy. Okay, here we've got 18,000. Let's go for vertical speed. We'll go for altitude select on that. And we'll bust out of here at about, we'll say, 2,100 feet or so, until we bleed down the speed. Flight is down. Let's get our anti-skid on. Let's get our yaw damper on. And let's get this operation set for landing, not at full flaps. Okay, 143. Yeah, runway is 10,925, so we are going to 100% take off flaps 5. Alright. Moving right along, folks. Let's go and get up out of here. Let's get the altimeter in there as promised. We said altimeter here was 29903. Alright, 29903. Let's tap this area over here. V rotate is 122, V1 is 122, climb out is 126, clean 147. Okay. 29903. Okay, we've got this on FMS1. Nico confirmed 39.1 nautical miles. We're all good to go there, guys. Let's come here. Alright, let's... I think I already set up the better pushback, but let's check it out anyway.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged.
Hey, Captain Will, man, what's going on, my G? Hey, load up, Will. We doing Bahamas and South Florida ops. All right, so we're all good to go here, guys. Let's go ahead and make sure the APU comes on. Go ahead and put that in its start sequence. Landing elevation is 8 feet, so we don't need to manipulate this. We're going to wait till we get confirmed here so we can 100% disconnect the ground power. Okay, we're going to go gen on, bleed air, recirculation fan, and let's get rid of the external power, and now that'll be green. Alright, doors here are confirmed to close. Let's get rid of that situation there. And let's go ahead and go squawk Charlie. Time now. And let's confirm 1228. perfect. And everything's looking good here. We'll get this display changed in a second. And yeah, we can go ahead and start the pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Alright, bada bing, bada boom. Things are looking good. Things are looking good, man. We about to get on up out of here. Come down here and get our second radio to the boom boom. Tow is coming up. Hi, y'all. Okay, so you see it says on alt. Okay, that's the little freeze that it's gonna do. Digital Merc is in the house, man. Roger that. Hey, this is legit. Hey, so don't worry, I'm gonna pause. I tried to fix my so what's making X-Plane pause is my external hard drive, but that's the space I need for this. I don't have any more space for all the ortho on here, so we'll get those little pauses, but we should be just fine.
Ready to connect.
Weather's on standby. Let's click on the door systems now. Okay, doors are confirmed here in green. Now we can come to all on the system, and then you see this display right now is focused on the
winching strap and adapter in position. Release parking brake when ready to start pushback.
And bring that. Before we start pushback, let's go ahead and get our red collision on, wing inspection, and we got the APU on. We should have ran the APU fire test, but we didn't. That's okay. Circuit breakers are checked. Passenger signs, in fact, are not on. Alright. Boom. Emergency lights are armed. Anti-skid is on. Fuel transfer quantity is off and checked. Emergency brake pressure is checked. Hi, Princess. Power levels are disconnected. Fuel is off. We confirmed. Takeoff data has been reviewed. And once we get start approved here, we'll do battery master swing. An auxiliary stand battery will be on, which it already is. Doors, fueling lights are out, which they are. APU bleed will be off. Anti-collision is red already. And engine's clear for start. Let's go ahead and get this pushback going, folks. Alright. You should just be raising the card up at this time. And let's not forget Hotel 4, Hotel full length. We'll depart out to the south with the turn to the west.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Okay, starting pushback, we may start engines. Let's go ahead and get you guys what you need here. Alright, pushing back here from stand Romeo November.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the flight attendants for a safety demonstration.
Here we go, guys.
When the seatbelt light is fastened, please make sure that your seatbelts are fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another and tighten by pulling on
Alright,
the strap.
so APU bleed will come off. We'll start the left engine first. APU bleed air off. Recirculation can come off for a second. Let's put the fuel in the actual start.
In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to
And
evacuate the aircraft,
starting
level lighting will guide
left
you
side
towards the
first.
exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will
Operation
drop in front
complete.
of you.
Set parking brake.
Of oxygen, pull the mask towards you.
Parking brake is
firmly
set.
over your
Disconnecting
And
tow. Stand by.
number one selected, and we got start sequence here. We got prop rotation. We got our fan rotation here.
With children, now's the time to pick your favorite one. But secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on.
Alright, you guys, it is time to get it on.
In the unlikely event of a water landing, a life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Hold the strap tight. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically,
all right,
into the mouthpiece for
we got a good start on the left side.
The vest is equipped with
Starting right engine.
If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary protection device. Please make sure to exit the aircraft as soon as possible.
RPMs are rising.
Hose disconnected. Bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right.
It's registering.
See you next time and have a safe flight.
ITT on the rise.
Full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and that includes vaping, tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat in front of you.
We are looking for symmetry here. That's looking good.
Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, time now. We're going to look right. He's clear over there. So you want to make sure they're clear before you bring these props all the way up. Bringing the props up. Alright, props are coming up. Props are up and stable. We're looking for the generators to have automatically connected. They did. So now we can untie the bus here. And bleeds are at minimum. We can go ahead and get our bleed airs on from engines 1 and 2. Recirculation fan is coming on. APU generator can get disconnected and APU power can come off now. Everything else is looking good. Now let's work on the rest of the annunciators. Let's get our pitot statics on here. Let's also do a windshield warm-up and get the pilot side window heat activated there. Now the only annunciator left up here is the parking brake. Passenger signs are both on. The pressurization panel is set. Bleeds are on and into the minimum. And it's almost ready for a taxi. Runway heading is set. 143. V1 is 122, followed by a rotated 122 as well, with a V2 speed of 126. We are departing flaps 5, so let's select flaps 5 and wait for them to indicate. We also are going to need auxiliary tanks 1 and 2 activated, along with auto feather and standby hydraulic pressure, as well as the PTO control. That is confirmed, and flaps are now indicating 5. And we're going to range this out so we can gauge our turn. Alright, now we need to come here and get the terrain mode on both multi-function displays, and it's time to go for the gust lock removal and flight controls check. We can also pay attention to our hydraulic indicators here. Full up, full down, aileron left, aileron right, neutral, and we're looking for rudder, rudder right, and rudder left. Rudder is checked. Now the steering can come on there, and we are good to go there now, guys. So everything's looking good here. So we can go with the after start checklist. Okay, external power is off, main bus is untied, bleed airs 1 and 2 are in the minimum, battery temps have been checked, condition levers are to the max, 1000 for takeoff, standby hydraulic pressure and PTU controller on, hydraulic pressure and quantity checked, hydraulics 3 isolation valve are open, elevator travel had full travel, hydraulic 3 isolation valve is on the norm, flaps are selected and set for 5, no ice is detected, rudder travel is full travel, steering switch we did just get it on, and we do have the windshield heat and silent pipe heat activated as required. We have the flight spoilers into the taxi mode, the radar navcom is all set, and the PFD, MFD, and ED are all set, and the yaw damper is in fact 100% on. Taxi time. Alright, taxi light as required, altimeters are set, 9er 3, flight instruments have been tracked, auxiliary pumps 1 and 2 are on, so this is all good. We will be riding with the taxi light on, auto feather's been selected, flaps are set and indicated, trims are 3 and set, that's one thing we just double checked, there's trims, nice and set. Takeoff warning, we'll test that, condition levers are in the max 1020. Torpedoes are on, ice protection is not required, caution and warning lights are all extinguished, flight clearances are reviewed, cabin is secure, and we'll be waiting for the lineup. All right. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318, pushback from stand Romeo November. We'll be taxiing the runway 14 for departure out to the west via Hotel 3 Hotel full-length runway, Nassau. Alright guys, Andy's in the house, man. HD Sim in the house, man. Good to see you guys. Thanks for checking in, fan bammers. Let's get outside and do a fit check here. I mean, she looking nice, y'all. She looking nice. Alright, back on board we go. Toe brakes held. We'll leave that gust lock there. Actually, we'll go with that off just so we don't forget that. No first officer. And a little precipitation on the windshield here. Let's see. Let me just clear those off. Hotel to the right looks clear. Hotel to the left looks clear. So we will have a little bit of weather to contend with. Hopefully it's cleared out on our route. We'll get our weather radar on as soon as we can. Flying time for this first leg, folks, is 46 minutes. Those windshield wipers parked. We'll get to the decision height set in the air. Decision height will be 210, and we'll get our frequencies all set up for ILS runway 9. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 on hotel, full length, now entering runway 14 for departure out to the south with a turn to the west there, Nassau. Alright, strobes are on. Rain is annoying. Spawning in the house, man. Good to see you, my G. Final's clear. I just saw some thunder out there. Final is clear. Confirming gust lock is removed. Okay, spoilers to flight. Clock started. Takeoff power set, no alarms. Toe brakes released. Okay, airspeed's alive, 80 knots. knots. And rotate. And positive rate. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 clear of runway 14 out to the south, starting our right turn to the west. Let's call Nassau. Alright guys. Climb power, flaps up. And let's conduct our right turn. Okay, we're off to the right now. Let's get those windshield wipers off. Alright, look at our speeds, looking good. I like that speed. Let's go into our indicated airspeed climb here. Alright, we're at 4,000 here. Fly her up to 10 as we normally do. So we've got a little intercept for our direct to Nico, which we'll have Nico in 27 miles here. Okay, 5,100. Let's bring ourselves over a little bit. Make that intercept a little quicker. Okay. Flaps are up and clean, gears up and stowed. A little bit of a delayed after takeoff checklist, but it's kind of busy on here. Okay, we can get the auto feather off, get our hydraulic tanks 1 and 2 off. We'll get standby hydraulic pressure off, and we'll leave the PTU control on for the duration of the flight. Okay, look folks, we got 7,600 climbing. We're going all the way up to flight level 180 here. Okay, we're getting pretty close to our indicated flight path there. We can get terrain off. And let's get the weather on. Okay, let's go into the nav mode. Sorry, got to get this thing here. My control sometimes make a little glitch here. There we go. I normally do a
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now passing through 10,000.
Like a calibration before I get in here. Okay, we're 10,000 right on those flight directors.
Fasten while you are seated and do not congregate in the galleys or near the lavatory. This aircraft is equipped with onboard Wi-Fi. If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight communications to our partners. Connect to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and news library.
Alright, autopilot connected. And it looks like we got a message here. Let's turn off the lights there. And let's come over here and get these controls out of your guys' way. And 35, 175.
Miami Center, United 2516, I'm leaving Miami, climbing through 2,700 for 5,000.
Yeah, 2569 Miami Center, radar contact, climb maintain flight level 240.
240 for 2569.
Evening Miami Center, Bahamas Air 318, 12,300, climbing flight level 180, direct to Nico.
Bahamas 318 Miami Center, radar contact. Squawk 0002.
0002 in the box, Bahamas Air 318. Hey, 3 zeros.
1694, down clear 19 left, taxi to Echo 70, please.
3-1, so 13,100 feet.
Route 1694.
Still got climb power going on here.
So you're going to do an airside echo?
Airside echo for Route 1694.
Route 1694, taxi Charlie Juliet.
Alright, after takeoff, landing gears up, flaps are up, climb power was set, bleed air is 1 and 2. Okay, now we can also go into the normal bleeds. Standby hydraulic pressure PTU control, we're in the normal. Auxiliary tanks, pumps 1 and 2 off, auto feather we took off. Engine temps and pressures. Everything's looking good here. Oil pressure is just at 101, nothing in the red. ITT is good, prop RPMs are good, and the torque is good as well. Ice protection not required now, no indicators. Cabin and temp controls to check passenger signs will stay on because of a bumpy ride.
Miami Center, good evening, Delta 2235, flight level 350.
Cruise altimeter set. We're still under transition, so we don't have anything to worry about there.
Jumbo 570 on contact, Jacksonville Center 126.35, good night.
126.35 for 5712.
So altimeter is going to be good, power still set, and cabin pressure and the power set will be in our cruise, and then lights as required. So we'll double check that again, folks. Okay, so far nothing on TCAS. Let's get the weather on over here as well. Keep that one zoomed out. Let's come down here. See, we got weather up, no gain. Maybe we'll tilt up slightly. There we are. Hi, love. Alright, so still climbing here at about 1,200 feet per minute. We're oscillating a little bit. Weather looks to be improving now, but we will be returning to Nassau after this flight just to pick up another flight to the Keys. Is the plan, Bing? Okay, 16,006. 16.7. Okay, got about 1,200 to go until we get to transition. Let's do something here. Let's get rid of things that we don't need. Okay, we got the altitude selected warning there. We're under 1,000 to go. Okay, altimeter there is 110.9.
Aviaca 247, descend via the coastal to arrival, runway 8, right transition.
Coastal to arrival, and is there any way we can get runway 9 for Aviaca 247?
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be asking
Okay,
for as well.
Q47, yeah, you can descend via the coastal 2 runway 9 or transition, and you can plan for the ILS runway 9 or approach.
Coastal 2 and that will come for the ILS runway 9.
Okay, 110.9. And what's the final heading? 110.992. So we
Again,
got 110
895,
there.
Havana Center's closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
Okay,
Change approved. Thanks for the shortcut, American 895. See ya.
See you.
almost a transition, which happens to also be our cruising altitude. All right,
Southwest 9239, send you the Throttle, arrival Miami landing east.
2992 set. And we'll have to get the ATIS in there, so now we need to get our final approach course in there, which is 92, so we're going to hold this format page down till it switches over. So we got 10, and right now 2 88s in there, so let's switch that to 92.
9% American 2919 for level 320.
All right, there's 92, ILS 110.9, and 92, 110.992, looking good. So we're all set up for our ILS there, folks. Now let's check our VNAV situation here. And
Miami Center, good evening. Delta Flight 29 service, you're crossing for level 247 for 260.
we definitely didn't want Lucas.
Miami Center, roger.
Let's see.
Miami Center, good evening. UPS 2601 heavy taxi, 1,800 for 5.
Lucas, from Lucas to
2601
Fowley,
Heavy Miami
32.
Center, contact climb maintain flight level 410.
Up to 410, UPS 2601 heavy.
So Lucas,
American 870, you're coming up on moderate precipitation, moderate to heavy precipitation, actually 12 o'clock, 27 miles, top flight level 500.
Copy,
Bahamas 310, district.
he probably meant Bahamas 318. So truth be told,
Miami Center, Shamrock 140 here at flight level 310 and requesting about 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes off the cockpit, sir.
Shamrock 140, that's approved, report back.
Excuse me, sir, I didn't hear you. Could I have it one more time, sir?
Yeah, 5 minutes out of the
so
cockpit is approved, report when
literally
back.
probably about 3 minutes.
Okay, reporting went back. It'll be about 5 to 7 minutes, something like that.
Okay,
Thank you,
we
sir.
picked up
Reporting
enough
went back.
speed. Let's go into our
Shamrock
cruise
140.
profile.
Delta 5592, same Mach number.
All right,
Mark,
we are doing it big, fan members.
American
Set up for the
2919, same
ILS.
Mach number.
Here in a second, we'll brief the mist.
American 2919, what's the best you can give me?
Probably get you about 0.8.
American 2919, maintain Mach 0.80 or greater. Delta 5592, maintain Mach 0.69 or less.
All right, y'all. We're anticipating our stop on runway 09. Let's see if we can get the ATIS. Arrival ATIS is 19150. It's kind of what we wanted. 19150. Okay.
Delta 2239, descend to maintain 10,000, 4 miles, altimeter is 29090. You can expect a visual approach runway 24.
Descend to maintain 10,000. We've got the weather. We'll start the visual runway 24, Delta 2239. Miami International Airport ATIS information, Lima 0153 Zulu.
So it's Lima.
Westcom. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 2,500. 8,500 pairs. Ceiling 1,000 brooks. 5,000 brooks. Temperature 27. 2.23. Altimeter 2,991. Parallel approach runway 9er. Departing runway 8 right, 9er. Notices to air mission. Runway.
Alright. Lima's current. Now we can't activate this yet because we haven't been given any instructions.
92 moderate precipitation is 12 o'clock, 30 miles, moving eastbound, tops to flight level 400.
I'm pretty sure he's going to give us Fowey at 12. I remember flying this before.
Making 2919 moderate precipitation is 12 o'clock, 36 miles,
check
moving
fuel
eastbound,
quantity
tops to
here.
flight level 400.
And let's go look at our mist. Okay. Decision heights 208. Missed approach, climbed 800. It'll be a right turn. 3000 direct to the Virginia Key VOR. And it looks like it is a left hold.
Direct approach, Southwest 2239.
Alright, so let's get 208 in there. Okay, 210 decision height there, folks. Now here's the vertical profile if we were going to hit Lucas at 18,000 feet, which we already are. And the altimeter in Miami is 299.1. All over the water, fam bammers. We're almost there though. First flight time is 46 minutes, so we'll be there with no delay. Let's get an updated METAR here too. I like to have it.
EDS 2601 heavy. I got moderate scattered precipitation.
Okay, yeah. So landing east, everything is calm. We'll be good to go.
Copy, EDS 2601 heavy, thanks.
Visibility.
Bahamas 318, clear direct Junior.
Clear direct Junior for Bahamas Air 318.
Bahamas 318, cross Junior at 10,000, and the Miami altimeter 299.1.
299.1, cross Junior at maintain 10,000, Bahamas Air 318. So Junior. Hopefully this thing's not going to crash. There we go. Woo! Saw that thing spinning. That's never a good sign. Okay, we got direct Junior.
United 2569, descend via the right to arrival, Orlando landing north,
60, so that we don't descend too early. Let's go into our flight plan and let's put 10,000 for Junior. Enter that. 10,000 for Junior. Now we can get on the VNAV here, Junior for 10,000.
American 873, proceed direct Cobra, descend and maintain 3,000.
So 33 miles for our descent, 6 minutes, so that we can be at Junior at 10,000.
Southwest 2239, expect the Iowa runway 9er approach.
Now what we got to do is we have to
runway 9er for
square this guy up, so we need to do another cross.
5592, expect the Iowa runway 9er approach.
Pilot number 9er approach for
American 2919, expect the Iowa runway 8er approach. Iowa 8 right, American 2919. Bahamas 318, where are you parking in Miami?
So then now you go direct to, in order to make that go, we got to do direct to Junior on this one too, so because they're independent of each other. And now it'll be looking like the same there. For the ILS, folks, whether we're left or right downwind, leg is needing to be at 4,000, grid at 3. That's 11 miles until we get to the eyeball, which is the ILS on runway 09. We got the
318 center.
Go for Bahamas 318.
Yeah, you're parking at the south side of the airport, right? Down there by the Juliet gates.
This flight actually pulls up at Golf 3. So yeah, we got information Lima on board, and we will be requesting runway 9 if that's available, sir.
Bahamas 318, yeah, you can expect runway 9, stand by 1.
Okay, so he's going to try to give us runway 9. There's our top of descent there, so let's set our altitude already.
Bahamas 318, expect the ILS runway 9 approach.
Okay, thank you, sir. Expecting runway ILS 9 approach, Bahamas Air 318. Okay, so now that we got the altitude set,
heavy descend via defrost for
select that altitude.
East Miami altimeter 29901.
And then once we get our VNAV indicator, we'll put our vertical navigation in there, and that'll have us crossing Juner at 10,000. Let's look up where, see where that is on the arrival there. Okay, here's Juner.
Delta 5592 vector
So now we're direct to Juner.
200.
And then we'll be back on the arrival.
Vectors for sequence and flight.
So let's see if he puts us in the right traffic. We'll see.
American 2919 descend via the coastal 2 arrival. And the Miami altimeter 29901. Coastal 2 arrival, American 2919.
Carlton Ire, what is going on, man? Thanks for checking in. Hope you're doing well, my G.
American 873 cross Cobra at or above 3,000. Clear for the
Okay.
runway 8 right approach.
Okay, Captain Will, man, I appreciate you checking in, my G. Definitely see you on the next one, Will.
Delta 2239, fly heading 170.
Heading 170, Delta
Okay,
22.
so we'll be hitting the coast here shortly.
Final approach course for the visual 24. FedEx 171, play the ILS runway 8 right approach. 8 right, ILS 8 right approach, back to 2071.
All right, about 2 minutes to go. As soon as we get ready to start our descent, we'll get the altimeter 29901, so only a degree off. Let's already prep this altimeter here. And of course, let's square up our heading.
Miami Center, Shamrock 140, back on cockpit, and I'll fly level 370.
Shamrock 140, roger. New York radio is closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Thank you very much, and good night for you too, and switching on to Eagle 122, disable 800. Thank you.
Still getting some rain there. Still getting some rain there, fan bammers. So we got what we wanted, man. We got runway 9. All this is happening pretty quick, so we probably won't even have any tunes. Alright, so as promised, there is our magenta vertical indicator or carrot. So now you can come over here and activate the VNAV. And now we got the VNAV. So as it falls down to catch the profile, we'll get magenta, or we'll get activation with the VNAV. And 6.3 miles, 1 minute, and then we'll start our descent down. So on this first leg, we're probably not going to do a landing replay. We're going to touch down, get the aircraft turned around so to head back to Nassau, and then we'll do a landing replay there, and then I'll determine if I actually want to go to Key West. So we are going back to Nassau because this is a foreign airline. We're not going to do service directly from Miami to Key West. We got to fly back, get another batch that are going to Key West for our South Florida operations here.
Southwest 2239, moderate to heavy precipitation, 12 o'clock, 20 miles, moving north-south, off flight level 50.
Alright, we're overhead, so let's go ahead and adjust that altimeter now. 29901. It also does it for this side too, but we can verify that 29901.
Miami Center, Spirit Wings 214 ready, taxi runway 10 left, Fort Lauderdale.
Spirit Wings 214, runway 10 left, taxi via Tango 8.
Okay, VNAV path is activated. You can see the vertical speed indicator is alive.
Tango 8, Quebec, Charlie, Spirit Wings 214.
FedEx 2071, heading clear during frogs.
Power back a little bit.
During frogs,
This is
for
custom at our destination. Flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms.
Altimeters are set.
Upon arrival.
Approach and landing briefing is complete. Cabin altitude controls are already set. And that's up here. We didn't need to set it because we're already Here's the controls up here. We're already in the auto, and the elevation is 8 feet. Ice protection not necessary. Okay, here's what we're working on for approach. We won't need the auto feather on.
American 873 contact tower 118.3. Good night.
118.3.
All right. All right, my G. Good to see you, Mark. Hoping to get some sky time with you soon. Buen provecho, man. Bon appetit. Okay, there's the pause that we know we're going to get. I'm glad it's happening here, not on landing. And everything will be just fine, hopefully after the 10 seconds. Like 3, 4, boom, there we go. Not bad. And that has to do with my external hard drive, so sorry about that, folks, but it is what it is. That rain's coming out.
Bianca 247 heavy flight heading 200, descend and maintain 16,000.
200, 16,000, Corsair.
Bianca 247, say indicated airspeed.
280, Bianca 247.
Bianca 247, rudder maintain 280 knots.
Maintain 280 knots, Bianca 247 heavy.
Delta 2239, descend and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000. Maintain 4,000, Delta 2239.
Okay, I got, and that was for Delta 2239 only. Delta 2239, descend and maintain 4,000. Caution, similar call sign on frequency, Southwest 2239.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Delta 2239.
Southwest 2239, descend via the frogs for arrival. Caution, similar call sign on frequency, Delta 2239.
Frogs for arrival, and yeah, sorry about that for Southwest 2239.
No worries, Delta 2239, turn right heading out of 220.
Right, 220, Delta 2239.
And Delta 2239, Fort Myers will be at your, on the rollout. It's going to be 1 o'clock, 25 miles. Just let me know when you have it.
We'll call the field, Delta 2239.
Okay, from dispatch, we already have our flight back. We'll be rocking 59 passengers.
Turn left heading 110.
Flying 17,000 feet. Flight back will be 45 or 47 minutes.
Left 110.
We'll file that as soon as we hit the ground. Okay, basically 10,000.
Delta 5592, continue to the left turn heading 090.
Continue for 090 for head, Delta 5592. Build in sight, Delta 2239.
Delta 2239, thanks, cleared visual approach runway 24.
Cleared visual, runway 24, Delta 2239.
Delta 5592, traffic is 1 o'clock, 5 miles southbound, descending on the coastal American Airbus flight level 250.
I do have the traffic
Okay, we're doing good. 30 minutes into the flight. See if we can get in there in that 47 mark.
Hold on. Delta 5592, turn right direct to coastal.
Turning right, there's a coastal for Delta 5592.
Delta 5592, descend via the coastal to arrival, Miami altimeter 299er1.
Descend via the coastal to arrival on 299.1 for altimeter Delta 5592. Miami Center, hello to Boeing team with you at 380.
Sorry, who is that checking in?
That will be Delta 118.
Delta 118, I think you're supposed to be with did Jackson Center send you to me?
Yeah, he did. He's getting off the line.
Okay, Delta 318, just call me when you get a little closer to my airspace. I didn't accept the handoff, so I'm not sure why they sent you.
Okay, we're right at 250 on the speed there.
United 2569, Jacksonville Center closed, radar services terminated, frequency change approved.
What are you for 2569?
Bahamas 318, turn left heading 280.
Left 280, Bahamas 318.
EPS 260, one heavy, Jacksonville Center closed.
Okay, good. So he's putting us right in the downwind.
EPS 260, one heavy, connects with you.
Via Delta 2239, runway 24, clear to land 4 minus 1310 at 3.
Clear to land, runway 24, Delta 2239.
So nav source now.
Left 2239, and leg clear for the ILS runway 9er approach.
And line clear for the ILS runway 9er approach, Southwest 2239. And 9er, Sierra Square, 280, runway 10 left.
We're in the nav mode. Why does it say
Steering 22, or steering 214, RNAV to Alpha runway 10 left, clear for takeoff, wind 120 at 3.
There we go.
Alpha clear for takeoff, runway 10 left, square wings 214. Miami Center, I'm going to be the FS4 user, he's descending on the dates 1, arrival path 4330.
Delta 223, Miami Center, radar contact, welcome aboard. I might close before you arrive, but we'll see when you get there.
Roger, Delta 23.
Bahamas 318, are you heading 280 now?
Yeah, sorry, we were delayed on the turning. We're now turning to heading of 280, passing through 285 time now.
Thanks, Aviaca 247, speed 250, descend and maintain 5,000.
250, 5,000, alright, good, 247. Miami Center, American 401, passing 1,300.
Taking 401, Miami Center, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
I maintain 7,000, American 401.
American 2919 at coastal, you can resume the published speeds.
At coastal published speeds, American
Starting to see the coast there.
Delta 5592, reduced to 260 knots or less.
260 knots or less, from Delta 678.
So he's probably either going to give us 4 or 3. I'll put it to 5 for now and we'll adjust.
Southwest 2239, maintain 210 knots or greater to grid.
210 or greater to grid, Southwest 2239.
Steer wings 214, radar contact, say altitude.
1500, square wings 214.
Steer wings 214, thanks. Climb maintain 7,000 for now.
Climb maintain 7,000, square wings 214.
American 401, climb maintain flight level 370.
370, American 401, thank you.
down to 6,000, Bahamas Air 318. All right, down to 6,000 we go. Go back on my power slightly.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please fasten your seatbelt.
Aviaca 247, turn right, heading 275.
We have begun our final descent to Miami. Flight attendants will be
Southwest 2239, maintain 170 knots, greater to NS, in contact tower 118.3, have a good night.
Please also store any carry-on items,
contact tower, have a good night. Southwest 2239.
Please complete all Wi-Fi related
247, descend and maintain
any larger electronics.
3,000, America 247.
Box 5, 200. Okay. Pull that power back a little more.
Bahamas 318, will you, what speed will you be able to give me on final? Would you be able to do 170 to a 5-mile final once you're established?
Oh yeah, Bahamas Air 318 can keep that up until established.
Alright, Bahamas 318, turn right, heading of 340.
Right, 340, Bahamas Air 318. Alright, so let's go 340.
Bahamas 318, your sequence is going to be 1 o'clock, 10 miles, westbound 6,800 for 3,000, Avianca Airbus.
Okay, Bahamas 318 has them on TCAS and looking for them visual.
And actually, correction, that is a heavy 787, so caution wake turbulence, you'll be following them.
Okay, we'll be following traffic, caution, wake turbulence, Bahamas Air 318. Alright, so let's keep up the speed here.
2071, you got moderate to heavy precipitation from your present position for the next 26 miles, moving, I don't really have a direction for you, but tops to flight level 500.
Alright, let's get the terrain on this side.
Avianca 247 heavy, reduced to 210 knots, then descend and maintain 3,000.
210 knots, and 3,000, Avianca 247.
Bahamas 318, descend and maintain 4,000, speed 210.
4,000, speed 210, Bahamas Air 318.
Wings 214 traffic, 3 o'clock, 9 miles northbound, 12.7 for 370.
Look, traffic 214.
Some aircraft keeps hot miking on frequency. I'm not sure who that is, just use caution.
Okay, approach speed is 139.
Inside 214.
So he's going to probably take his full length to legs.
318, turn left heading 275.
Left 275, Bahamas Air 318.
Avianca 247, heavy turn right heading 360.
Right, 360, right, good, 47.
Wings 214, thanks, fine, maintain flight level 360.
360, 214.
Wings 214, you got
Okay,
moderate
TCAS guy.
scattered precipitation here for about the next 40 miles, so let me know if you need anything.
Roger, maintain 314.
So he's probably going to transition his legs.
Miami Center, hello, cargo log 16 kilo heavy, climbing 1,800 direct Jamba. Avianca 247 heavy, 4 miles from grid, turn right heading 060, maintain 3,000 to establish cleared ILS runway 9 approach.
Right, 060, 3,000 till top legs clear for the ILS runway 9 Avianca 247 heavy.
Cargo log 68 kilo, Miami Center, radar contact, line maintain flight level 310. 310, cargo log 68 kilo heavy. Cargo log 68 kilo heavy, clear direct mark. Direct mark, cargo log 68 kilo heavy. Bahamas 318, descend and maintain 3,000.
Down to 3,000, Bahamas Air 318.
Aviaca 247 Heavy, maintain 170 knots or greater to NS.
170 or greater for until units, Aviaca 247.
Bahamas 318, turn right heading 360.
Right 360, Bahamas 318.
At the 5592, if I haven't given it to you already, resume the published speeds on the coastal to arrival.
Trim into the published speed now for the system to unwrap from the 600.
Gotta keep our speed up there.
That's America, Miami Center will be closing up at the top of the hour here. That's 0300 Zulu, about 17 minutes. Aviaca 247, contact tower 118.3, have a good night.
18.3, good night, having good 247, thank you.
Let's see the towers. 18.3.
Miami Center, good evening, American Ticket 23, we're at Key West, we'd like to get our records to Miami, please.
Bahamas 318, turn right heading 060, you're 5 miles from grid, maintain 3,000 to establish clear for the ILS for late and dinner approach.
Right 060, maintain 3,000 until established onto the ILS 09, and we are clear ILS 9 approach, Bahamas Air 318.
American 1653, Miami Center, I got no flight plan on file. American 2919, descend and maintain 3,000. 3,000, American 2919.
Center,
Alright,
American
let's
1653,
go
sorry, I ended with the
approach.
wrong call sign.
Okay, breathalyzers captured.
American 1653, affirmative. Clear time request, standby, number 1. Bahamas 318, maintain 170 knots or greater to NS.
Maintain 170 or greater into 5 mile final for Bahamas Air 318.
FedEx 2071, vectors for sequence, flight heading 140, descend and maintain 4,000.
140 and maintain 4,000, descend and maintain 4,000, FedEx 2071.
Alright, so that's easy to do.
Bahamas 318, contact tower 118.3, good night.
Over to tower 18.3, have a good night as well, Bahamas Air 318. Good evening, Miami Tower, Bahamas Air 318 is ILS 09.
Bahamas 318, Miami Tower, good evening, winds calm, runway 9 clear to land, number 2 behind us, heavy 787.
Okay, we'll watch wake turbulence clear to land, number 2, runway 09, Bahamas Air 318. Alright, let's start getting us slow to 170 as we can. Let's go bleeds to minimum, full power. Auxiliary tanks 1 and 2. Hydraulic standby pressure's on. And I'm all the way bled down. Let's go speed check flaps 1. Gears coming down. Okay, we're right at 173, so we're right on speed. Autopilot's off. Alright, we can start going for our approach speed of 139. Okay, next stage flaps 10.
Aviaca 247, heavy, welcome to Miami, say per.
Good to you, ladies and gentlemen, God, for Jim Heavy.
247 Heavy, roger, taxi ramp via Tango, cross 212, good night.
Tango, will cross 12 to the ramp, take that.
Flaps 15 selected, gears down, and 3 green.
Current frequency, Miami Tower end center, go ATC 0 in 14 minutes.
Okay, approach speed is maintained. Check. Gonna be exiting stage left.
Minimums.
Continue. Alright.
2219 Heavy, winds calm, right now seesaws, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Okay, negative 299.
Runway 8 right, American 215. Bahamas 18, welcome to Miami, left to enable safe park.
Okay, left to enable here, and we'll be parking gate Golf 3. Flaps up.
Bahamas 13, roger, taxi ramp via
Tango. The local time is
Tango cross
11:45 a.m. and it's currently
Okay,
about
taxi to ramp via
81
Tango,
degrees
cross
Fahrenheit.
runway 12,
You can
Bahamas
now
Air
use your mobile
318.
devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during your
Flaps
flight.
up.
We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Strobes off. Let's go. APU power on. Start. Okay, yeah, we'll take this Tango straight in.
Rocket 2919 on the LSE right.
Back 2919, Miami Tower, winds calm, runway 8 right, clear to land, traffic's a heavy, 787 departs prior to your arrival.
Clear to landing right, American 2919.
Auxiliary takes off. Standby hydraulic pressure PTU off. Okay, bringing power back. And we're on the taxi end. Slow our roll here a little bit as we come across this.
2319 Heavy, contact Miami Center, good night.
Excuse me.
Florida Center, American 2019, speed up.
Crossing this runway here.
Peak power effects 2071, 10
That's
mile,
on.
final for a right, LSE right.
X 2071 Heavy, Miami Tower, roger, winds calm, runway 8 right, clear to land.
8 right, clear to land for X 2071.
So not the smoothest butter landing, but still acceptable landing. So we'll take it, man. Okay, yeah, this So we won't be doing a landing replay until we get back to Nassau. So there should be a turnaround area down here for us. For this aircraft, hopefully there's no... there's an aircraft there. We're just going to park next to him for ground service.
The parking lot in the north at the FedEx complex. Alright.
So there's that gate there, but we'll just come over here and turn around and park next to this plane. This is a static X plane.
Turning on 19, welcome to Miami, renewable super.
Going over to D50 for 29.
See, there's our turnaround where the bus is at, so let's make our own parking over here. That's what happens when you put static aircraft in there sometimes.
Miami Tower, good evening. Delta 5592, status receiver, localizer, Romeo 09.
Delta 5592, Miami Tower, winds calm, 1 not clear to land.
19, clear to land from Delta 5592.
Alright. Parking brake set, gust lock set.
X 2071, heavy welcome to
Power
Miami
levers
left,
back.
renewable via,
Let's get that generator on.
Lima 9
Get
if
those
you
bleeds
can,
on.
via Kilo 9 Kilo, crossing right left.
Bus is tied.
Lima
All
9,
green
if
up
you
top.
repeat the rest of that, please.
Right via, let's see, right via Kilo 9 Kilo, cross runway 8 left.
Kilo 9 Kilo and cross runway 8 left for FedEx 2071.
Taxi light off. Speedo's off. Alright. We are definitely in the place to be. And now we can come here and start disembarking the pasajeros. Let's see if there's a way to unload.
Current traffic, 2 miles going ATC 0 in 5 minutes.
Okay, start unloading. Looks like we're going to be losing some ATC here. Not a big deal. And let's get some música going here. In flight, see negative 301. There was a baggage issue. That's okay. We'll discard this one. Keep PACX going for now. And that music is gone. All right. Let us get this off for now. Let's also get flight overlay off for the time being now. Yes, return leg. We're going back, D-Champ. Yes, sir. Retired firefighters in the house, my G. What is good? What is good? All right, you guys, here we are, man. All right, y'all. Y'all know how we did it. Brought this bad boy in. So I'm stepping off camera for a second. We're not doing a landing replay. I'm just getting the file plan, the flight plan and all that jazz situated. Hold on, let me do one more thing here. I gotta turn this bad boy off, and of course, let's also come up here. Well, he's getting off.
5592, welcome to Miami.
We'll leave that on
we'll say perfect.
All right, go back to
Actually,
flight
whenever
plans.
you want to sign us,
So now, in order to reset this whole thing, all we gotta do is turn this off.
7 if possible.
Yeah, 5592, looks like all the Fox gates are available, right? Via uniform cross only 12, good night.
Uniform cross 12 for C.
Alright, that way it'll reset when we start back up to load our new flight plan. Alright, you guys, man, we are doing good. Bam Bammers. We're just going to run APU. We'll be fine to run APU. Alright, y'all. So enjoy these tunes. I'm going to be off camera here for a second while I get the next flight ready. We are returning back to Nassau. And if I'm really feeling squirrely, we might even be going to Key West after Nassau. Stay tuned. Going to get this flight plan together, take a short break, and I'll be right back with you. But I'm here in the background putting into work, my G's. See you in a second.
Miami Tower, Delta Flight 592, can you confirm Tango and then Papa, or for Foxtrot 7?
Delta Flight 592, it's going to be, let's see, Foxtrot 7, it'll be straight into the ramp via uniform.
Straight into the ramp uniform, right, thank you very much. Speed fine.
Aircraft on frequency monitor is now closed. All aircraft monitor CTF this frequency. Good night.
See you. Thanks for the ATC. Good night.
Good night.
Alright, y'all, back on cam, Bammers. All I gotta do one thing here is disconnect from the network. And got the flight plan. Just gotta refile that now. And we're back to Nassau, y'all, to do what we do. Alright, we're gonna be doing 17,000 feet. Flying time is 47 minutes. And we've got a peculiar short route here. Let me double check this route. Alright, let me just edit this route. Something I want to edit here. So we're going to be out on the Miami 1, Kettle, LK, and then Ray J. And we're not talking about the singer, man. Alright, 161, Kettle, LK, Ray J. Let's generate that bad boy and then we'll be good to go. Alright. Light overlay should be looking good. Got that all squared away. Let's get this refiling done, fam bammers. That actually changed our flying time to 36 minutes, but we'll round up 40 because it's not recognizing the Miami 1 departure, so we'll have to put that in there. So we'll still have it about 46 minutes there just to be on the safe side. Alright, let's pre-file this bad boy. $17,000 feet, I like it. Flight plan is filed. Alright, so Miami center's off. We got the auto ATC here. We'll be squawking 5122 for this flight. So no controllers on there. And let's also, we'll leave that so we'll get the CTAF. And let's jump back on board. Alright, we are on APU power. Let's confirm the fuel right now. Plenty of fuel. We're going to run APU, so we don't have to worry about any ground power. It'll be a little quieter around here too. So okay, we're at 59 packs. And let's look at the cargo at once. 3245 on the cargo.
Traffic Southwest 4876 is established on the ILS correction localizer runway 9er.
And fuel we're looking for is 57. And we'll do 5800. Alright, center of gravity's looking good. 59 packs, 3245, 46 minutes on the route. 5,800 pounds of fuel. And let's go to the load summary. 59, 3245. Let's confirm that load. And we'll start them folks loading. Let's go with 8 this time. Let's get some updated weather here. Let's get that squawk in really quick. 5122. Alright, 5122 in the box. Alright, so still looking good here. We definitely can still take an eastern runway and then just easily turn right to the south. I kind of like that. We'll look and see. So we'll keep that. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of this. And of course, let's get rid of this. And then let's look at our departure here. It says it was the Miami 1 departure. So I don't even know if this will happen in there. But more than likely, it's just a vector departure. Climb on assign heading, radar vectors to assign transition. Jets climb maintain 5,000.
Gentlemen, I would love to welcome you
props and turboprops climb maintain 3,000. So yeah, nothing special.
In the overhead bins and smaller items
and we're out to Kettle.
Unless you're in a front row, please place all of your items.
So we can actually
if you have any trouble finding a location,
take off runway 9 and put Virginia Key in there.
And we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your
So
carry-on
yeah,
in
we'll have a
transit,
very
please
good
close the
departure
bin as a
here.
courtesy
It'll
to
pretty
other
much be our
passengers.
nav.
Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers
Let's
to
get
find
some
their
power
seats
back
as well.
on these bad
If you
boys.
are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating
While that power is
responsibilities
coming up.
and safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to
Oh, I got the
perform the
wrong
actions
power hooked up
required.
there. It's a little
If
louder
you are
back
not
here.
able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight
Alright.
attendant know so you can be reseated. Feel free
And
to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
Oops, that is not what I wanted. My bad. There's Nassau. And let's get the METAR for Nassau. Altimeter here now is
We're ready to go when
2993.
you are. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 318. Our flight time will be
So
roughly
winds are out of the
36
south at 3
minutes.
knots,
Now that the
and
cabin
altimeter
door
is
is closed, please make sure that
2904.
all devices are in airplane mode and your large
traffic,
devices are not shut down
Southwest
and stowed.
876 on a
Please
short
fasten
final
your
runway
seatbelt and
9
make sure
on the
that all
ILS.
tray tables and seat backs are in the full upright and locked
So we'll
position
take 9
for
as
departure.
well,
Cabin crew,
and
prepare
on the way
cabin for
back in, we'll
departure.
take runway 14.
Someone's still finding their way to their seat, so we'll be ready shortly.
No arrivals. We'll do ILS runway 14. Okay, so our last fixed is Ray J. And this is southern landing, and we're pretty much coming straight out. So, you know what? We're going to go for the initial approach fix of Mooney here. And that should get us squared away. Let's come back up here. Okay, let's go ahead and accept these bad boys. Accept that bummerclot. Check you guys out here in a minute. Alright. Go flight plan here. Let's come here and go menu and see if we got. If not, I'll put those waypoints in there. Runway 9. Oops. We should have the Miami 2 in here. Mainer, lift. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, no problem with the SID. So, let's put the... we'll find a departure and do it ourselves here. But we're doing Virginia Key, Victor, Kilo, Zulu. We like it. And then from Victor, Kilo, Zulu, we're doing Clada. We're just going to be straight out on course. That's all we're doing.
Southwest, 876 cleared of Niner on deck 3 Tango.
Clada, Kettle.
1230.
And then, guys, from Kettle, we're on to LK. And then from LK, we're on to Ray J. And from Ray J, we can see if we can put that procedure in now. So we'll go ahead and get Nassau in there. And let's go for an arrival. We're looking for runway 14. Stars none, and we're doing ILS 14 and Major Mellon Curie. So Major is up here. Let's see, Hinsey, Curie, Mellon, so it'll be Major. Now on to the flight plan. Boom, 79. So yeah, we'll be RNAVing straight to where we're going, y'all, since we're taking the eastern runway, so that kind of works out. There's the Mooney. Okay. Mooney. Okay, and then boom. 110-1. Runway 14. Let's look at altitudes. Mooney at 2,000. So already we got an issue here. Mooney's at 2,000. And that's pretty much the most important thing there. Is Mooney at 2,000 and DME 6 will go to 17,000 here.
Miami traffic, Delta 118, 10 miles out for runway 8 on ILS.
And if we got the flight plan all together, that'll be while we descend there. Let us do something quick here. So let's go previous. Let's go. Okay, flight plan, that's good. Alright, let's make sure nav source is FMS. Okay, FMS 1. And it just says check your nav source until you get the same nav source over here. Okay, FMS 1 on that side as well. Okay, let's click this once here. The format. Because we got to look at this casualty. So this is Clada. There's LK. Mooney. So we missed a few. Let's look at it. LK, Ray J, then major. So I think we're good. I think that's a pretty dope flight plan there. Okay, Ray J, major is the initial approach fix, and then right here, runway 14. So pretty good. We come on a very light right base, and then final, if you will. So that's a pretty good plan there. Okay. En route, we'll get the rest of the information there. So that's a pretty good plan there. Let's continue doing what we need to do to get out of here. So we can now just confirm one more time. There's no discontinuities. There's not. Then it's got the holds right there already programmed in. So we will verify that in the air as well. Let's go on to the fuel stores here. Let's see. We've got 3,000, 3,000, 6,000 minus 2, so we got 5,800 pounds of fuel in here. I'm sorry. Yeah, 2 and 2 is 4. But if you just round up 3,000, 3,000. Yeah, that's why I did that. 6,000 minus 200, 2,800 pounds of fuel. So let's go. And the fuel, actually, 5,800 pounds of fuel. It's more like it. There we go, man. Let's look at cargo here. Everything is loaded up. Cargo 3245. And if we go 0 fuel weight, 5313. Alright, 5313 and 59113. 59113, that's perfect. And that's the fuel on board, so we'll enter that. And now we can come over here. And let's cross-fill everything over here. Alright, let's make sure the flight plan is complete. Okay, radar major, no hold min, so then all you gotta do is hit menu. Hit arrive, back to flight plan, and it should be complete all the way through, which is good. Fuel, menu, cross-fill, FMS1, and there's that information. Now we can straight up get on the nav, and we'll go flight plan here, and yeah, we're doing good here. Let's set up everything here. So we're gonna go on to the nav mode. And we're climbing up 17,000 unrestricted. Unrestricted. We'll do vertical speed on that, altitude select, and we're gonna start out about 2,200 feet on the climb until we bleed that speed off. Nice long runway. Okay, so we got all that set up. Altitude selected. Target altitude 1,700 feet. Altimeter here now is 29903. 29903 in there. And 29903 here. We're burning fuel, guys. Let's confirm the doors are closed. Doors are in fact closed. Let's see, how did he get on terrain? Leave that off for now. Okay, there's our doors. That's looking good. Let's get an eye on our electrical systems here. Okay, APU gen, still got that load on it. Alright, we'll leave this here for start. Flaps are up. And we're ready to go, guys. We did confirm doors are closed. That's good. This is one of the stops that we needed, so hopefully we don't get too many more of these little pauses here. Come on, you can do an X-plane. Taking a long time this time. Okay. That was a little longer than I anticipated. It's okay though. Should give us the same, yeah, 5122. And let's double check the CTAF here. Let's see here. Should be 18.3 as well. Yep, 18.3. Alright, 18.3. Let us go with recirculation off, bleed air is off, red beacon on, and calling out starting the right engine. Alright guys, welcome on board Bahamas Air Flight 318, service back to Nassau. Check you fan bammers out. Everybody's hanging out and behaving in the chat today, man. Happy Wednesday to you guys.
To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the entire flight as you may experience unexpected.
Alright, got our torque props and ITT over here.
One of the several emergency exits on this aircraft. In some cases,
which are mirrored here.
May be behind you. In case of an emergency,
and we'll call out starting left engine.
There is lighting on the floor that will guide you towards the exit. In the event that the cabin loses pressure, an oxygen mask will drop right in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth and secure the elastic band behind your head. Tighten the straps if necessary and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance,
battery, doors, APU bleed, anti-collision, engines.
Until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to
APU bleed was off.
In the unlikely event of a water landing, a
we're
life
closed.
vest is located in a pouch under your seat.
And anti-collision.
When instructed to do
it's
so,
on.
Open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Switch it over
and engines
your head.
were clear for start.
Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest,
alright,
pull firmly on the
looking around here, the prop air is clear.
If your life vest does not inflate automatically, blow into the mouthpiece.
Let's bring that up for you guys.
This vest is equipped with a whistle and light. If necessary,
got a lucky orb on.
Used as a secondary flotation device. Pull
all
the
right.
cushion from the seat, put your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Please securely stow all personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat
while those are spooling up, taxi will be.
We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight.
Sierra.
And that includes
so we'll come here, pick up Sierra, and take Sierra the whole way.
Located in the laboratories is strictly prohibited by law. All of this information and more can be found in the safety.
And we could probably do Tango 4.
We suggest reading this and letting a cabin member know if you have any questions.
So we'll do Sierra, Tango 4.
Hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, generators are good to go here. So we can untie the bus, the AP generator off, turn the power off, the bleed's on, recirculation fan, let's verify landing elevation there in Nassau. It's probably going to be sea level as well. 15. So same thing, we don't need to mess with the pressurization panel. Let's get our P-dots back on. And windshield heat will be on the warm-up, and our steering is already on. The gust lock, full up, full down, aileron left, aileron right, and neutral, rudder right and rudder left, and good to go. Got our flight directors on, LNAV is activated, we'll be direct to Virginia Key VOR in 71 miles. We got our taxi Sierra cross runway 12, continue taxi Sierra, and then we'll be taking that all the way down to Tango 4. So Sierra cross runway 12, and then continue Sierra Tango 4. Miami traffic, Bahamas 318 is pushback started up from gate Golf 3. We'll be taxiing the runway 09 via Sierra, crossing runway 12, continue taxi to Tango 4 for runway 09, departure out to the east with a turn to South Miami. Alright, flaps are going to get set. Let's retrim. Let's get centered out. Flaps selected, 5, and they're indicating here. And let's get our V speeds. Okay, we got V1 and rotate 26 and V2 130. Okay, let's reset the clock here. Okay, back to the chronometer. That's all reset. And let's get the wonderful taxi lights on. And I believe we're ready to go.
Alright, we're going to try and slow it down for you, 2157.
Alright. Park and break off. Go back out and do our fit check, fam bammers. She looking good. Alright. On the move we go. Should be Sierra we're going to pick up here. Left is clear, right is clear. And Miami traffic, Bahamas Air 318 on Sierra, crossing runway 12, continue taxi to runway 09, Sierra Tango 4. Miami traffic. Somehow I think we slid down to Tango.
Alright, Miami traffic, we're Atlantic 2057, turning right.
We can pick it up at another one, pick up Sierra further down.
American 439. American 439, I need you to work with me tonight, my friend.
American 439, we're now almost 7 miles final for runway 09.
Basically, he was like, hey man, you gotta start talking, Holmes. Alright, as we taxi out, let's continue some of our checklists here. Let's get the auto feather on. And auxiliary 1 and 2. Now we can totally cross over to Sierra now. Because I think, let's see. Actually, we can stay Tango to Tango 4. Now, if there's any aircraft getting off, which will be good there, there's not going to be anybody getting off there, so. See, they're coming in, there's no way they're going to land and get off that close at no Tango 4, so.
Mama traffic, American 135.
Okay, so you got him coming in. So yeah, we'll be definitely holding short. Nice touchdown.
And Portland Line 2157, short final 09.
Miami traffic, Bahamas Air 318 on Tango 4 will be holding short of runway 09 for arriving aircraft, Miami.
Miami traffic, American 4 advocates runway 09 on Tango 7, continue on Tango, Victor, crossing number 1, Charles Victor, to the right.
Okay, park and brake set. Let's go over to this side and see if we can see him come in here. Alright, so he's down. Looks like we got another aircraft. We'll continue to hold for this guy. Meantime, let's get the screen fixed back up. Get that on the nav mode there. Flaps are selected. American 135 come in. Then after him on TCAS, I think we're good. Weather certainly has gotten better here.
And we're about to cross runway 12, American 439. Thank you so much for your cooperation on that.
What happened? Did he disconnect? That guy just like disappeared. I think he disconnected. That was crazy, man. Miami traffic, Bahamas Air 318 on Tango 4 now entering runway 09 for immediate departure out to the east with a turn to the south, Miami. Alright, boom. We are looking good, man. We'll get the old wing light on too while we're at it. And let's do this. Get 126 as our V rotate. Let's get our spoilers on. Okay, let's fix this clock up here quick.
Miami traffic, American 2490 inbound. This is red approach.
Airspeed is alive. 80 knots. 100 knots. 110. Alright, V rotate.
Too low,
to the brake.
terrain. Too low, terrain. Too low, terrain.
Miami traffic, Bahamas 318, clear runway 09, climbing out to the south, last call, climbing.
Too low, terrain.
Indicated airspeed climb. Flaps up. Cruise power, or climb power rather. Alright, basically 5,000. Flaps up, gear up, clean, on course. Okay, we're going to be now direct to Clada, 6,200. We got to get Unicom punched in there, but we'll continue to stay on this frequency, which is going to be probably the best bet, so that we can stay abreast of departing and arriving traffic. $7,400. Okay, 1,000 to go. Until we get on the autopilot, that is. All right, 9,700.
Gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may turn on larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the duration of the flight and do not form a line near the left void.
Alright, right on the flight directors, autopilot handed over.
Wi-Fi. You will be required to use
Traffic American 2498.
You will also complement the flight our flight
Let's
route.
go to normal
Connect
now.
to the Wi-Fi and you'll be able to access our wide range of free live TV and paid movies library.
And we are looking good, fan bombers. Okay, coming up on 11,000.
The flight crew has turned off the fastest seatbelt sign. You can now get up and move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
Alright, on the Unicom we go. And skies are looking much more copacetic as we depart out of Miami here. Element Man, what is going on? He said, bro, you're doing exactly what I did the other day at the caravan. Hey, what up, man? Good to see you, fam bammer. My man, Element, y'all, he's a fellow Mad Dog, and he also, in real life, is a caravan pilot, so I'm doing his route. Doodle, papa, man. I'm good, man. Good to see you, Element. Hope you're doing well. My D Champ had said, Toga, I was busy flying the aircraft, man. Appreciate you guys riding on with your boy tonight here as we have some Bahamas operations here. We're doing our return leg now back to Nassau. We'll do a landing replay. Hopefully X-Plane treats us nicely on this next one here. So that we can be efficient, let's get rid of all the Miami jazz here. We'll maybe keep our departure in here, which we're on now. So here we are, Kalala, so we'll keep that there for a second. We know we're going to be transitioning onto Major here for the ILS 1-Rate-14 there into Nassau. Let's be cognizant of what our freaks are. So it's a final approach course setting of 143 with ILS frequency as indicated India Zulu Quebec Alpha at 110.1. So let's get that in there. 110.1 and 143. So let's rock 110.1 in here. Put it in this side as well. Okay, 110.1 and 143 on the final approach course setting. Let's monitor our climb. We have not, we will not at all be flying into the flight levels on this one, so we'll get halfway through, set altimeter for the Nassau altimeter setting, which I believe is 299.1, but we'll get an update on that. So we got about 2,000 to go until our final approach speed, or final cruising altitude, rather. We're going to hold format down until it comes up to our pre-page, and we need to get 143 in there. All right, 110.1, 143. 110.1, 143, all plugged in and buttoned up. Press and hold it, and displays back to our normal flight profile there. Some of that data off there, clean it up. Alright, 16,000. We should get our alarm here shortly. There it is. We've got less than 1,000 to go till our cruising altitude is achieved. And then we'll get right into setting up our vertical navigation. We've got 9 minutes on the flight time of what was scheduled to be 36 minutes. I added a little because we were doing that departure, but it was really straight out. So we can probably assume that we only got about 26 more minutes on this flight. We'll determine our top of drop here, what that gives us for as far as our cruise, and then we'll check the weather one more time. Right now, we are still in the climb power at 900. We're going to go to the 850, and let's do that pretty quickly because I noticed that oil pressure this time is a little bit, or the oil temperature, I should say. Pressures are good, temperatures are a little higher than we want. So let's bring that now back into the minimum or cruise profile here. And we're going to keep an eye on these oil temps. Should see them starting to get cooler here momentarily.
As this is a shorter flight, we will not be able to offer in-flight service.
Okay, let's turn our auto feather off. Hydraulic tanks 1 and 2 can come off. Power PTU control can stay on and hydraulic pressure can come off. Hopefully those oil pressures drop here shortly. Get those engines cooled down. Keeping an eye on that, of course. Okay, 170 or 17,000 feet. Okay, we got a good sign. They're starting to cool down. They're both symmetrically 111. Let's keep monitoring those and make sure those are going to cool down. We don't want to overheat the oil temps. In the vertical navigation, Mooney, we want Mooney at 2,000. Here's Mooney at 2,000. Alright, so we've got 12 minutes or 67 miles until we get on our vertical profile to Mooney. Let's make sure Mooney's not... Okay, major Mooney, perfect, 2,000. And then 1,700, and then on down. Runway elevation is 15 feet. Here's our winds right now being reported out of the west at 15 knots. And so that's giving us a tailwind right now since we're traveling east, southeast. We got that tailwind there. Okay, oil temperatures have came down symmetrically both. They're out of the red. They're at 105, so they did cool down. Nothing here left for us to be concerned about. We are in the cruise profile at 850. We do have our ILS all set up, and our after takeoff checklists were all complete there. See if we get any more land. Nope, it's just straight up water. Alright guys, so we're traveling to the origin for today's flight, which was Nassau. We already did our one flip with South Florida service into Miami. Okay, winds are out of the south, 180 at 3 knots. So runway 14 is still the runway of choice. Let's review. So we'll have a very light 40-degree crosswind, only at 3 knots, so nothing too significant. This runway is 10,925 feet, so we'll once again be landing flaps 15. There is a possibility of a little bit of haze there because the temperature and the dew point are pretty close. And anytime that is the case, that you can have a little bit of limited visibility there. It is stating it's pretty much full visibility, but it could be a little degraded visibility because of the haze there. Altimeter is 2994. So it'll be exit stage left, hotel back to apron 4, where we're looking for a Romeo 9. Okay, here's Romeo 9. So we'll need to get off on Hotel 5. Okay, so we'll come, more than likely take Delta or Bravo, back taxi Hotel 5, right turn, and then we'll be straight in looking for Romeo 9 parking stall. If we go missed and there's ATC and we're directed to go to the hold, we are going to be going out to hold at the Nassau VOR here. So the Nassau VOR will be at 2,000. So pretty much just right off of the field there. And the reason why that's okay, any aircraft just coming off of the runway will not be at 2,000 while we're in this pattern. However, with no ATCs, which we anticipate, if we go miss, we're just going to make right traffic, come right back around and pick it up and get her back in. Hopefully we get a one shot, one kill there. And there's our route. Radar looks pretty clear. We got one individual traveling the opposite direction. So we doing good, man. So you guys can see here, it's going to happen really quick. Our top of descent is roughly, we'll say, in 38 miles here. We can go on the VNAV and make our prediction there. Okay, 8 minutes, 36 miles, and this is 33, so 3 mile difference between the next fix and when we start our descent. We get to LK, 3 more miles. We'll be starting our descent to cross our first initial, well, here's the initial approach fix, but to cross the next fix, 2,000. Pretty quick flights today, folks. Alright, y'all. We are doing good. Bam Bammers. On to Nassau we go. Making good time here. Good looking aircraft there. Good looking aircraft there, man. Alright, enough of that madness. Let's get a little hydration in here before we get ready to set up for our approach here. Alright, we got top of descent 20 miles. Based off the time, look, we got 20 minutes in the air. It looks like we can, in fact, get in there in 36 minutes. We'll see. cabin pressure is looking good here. Differential, cabin altitude, and the rate, of course, should be nullified because we are not ascending or climbing. So that's all in Alright folks, we got an indicator for us to get to work. We got our vertical magenta carrot here, so now let's set it for 2,000 feet. Feet is set, altitude select, and arm the vertical navigation. So there we are, altitude, it's all selected, vertical navigation. The cool thing is, by the time we get here to major and we're actually direct to Mooney, we can already activate our ILS and handle that. Let's put our heading bug. Let's bug it up to 143, which is the final approach course heading. So that when we do make our turn, we can go right into the heading mode. Rock City Strong is in the house, man. Good to see you, fan bammers. Hope all is well. Alright, that vertical profile is coming in. Let's get rid of some of this information here. Alright, slide that power back slightly.
Customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you for presentation upon arrival.
Get the terrain on over here. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 is a Bombardier Dash 8 Q400, currently at 14,000 feet overhead, Ray J. We are direct to Major. We'll be transitioning on the ILS runway 14, full stop, Nassau. Okay, we got our initial approach fix at 17 miles. Let's start bleeding that speed all the way down. Flight controls up for you guys. And altimeter there is 29094. what we can do since we're on B now, and we want to continue that descent here to 1700, we're going to switch our to 1700. That gives us enough time to make it for our next one, and the vertical navigation will just continue. Okay, we got a good slowdown, 232. I like it. We're gonna look to start bleeding some speed here. It's gonna leave those controls. Okay, 10,900. Okay, we're getting ready to get our auxiliary pumps, tanks 1 and 2 on, along with our standby hydraulic pressure. We're going to get the bleeds to the minimum. And final approach speed will be 142. We got major in 7 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the default sign is now turned on, so it is time to return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt. We have begun our final descent into your destination.
Forget, we'll make right traffic if we go miss. We'll climb the 2000. We'll go right crosswind, right downwind, close traffic, back right base, right final. Other than that, we are going to exit stage left, taxi up Hotel 5 off to the right, and looking for stand Romeo 9. Okay, speed is bled off nicely. Okay, we got our right to final coming up here in a few minutes here. Or, I should say, a couple of miles now, 1. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 overhead, Mooney correct now, turning right to final, expecting full stop, runway 14. Alright, let's let this thing get settled out first. And we can even see at Mooney, we've got another little change there. Okay, we'll keep up at least 170. Time being. Okay, we're on heading mode. Now we need to get our nav source over to the ILS. Okay, ILS is armed there. And don't forget, we're still going for our descent there. Right on vertical speed. So the biggest thing we want to do is just make sure we're under the glide slope here. When 184 is looking good. Alright, we got 9 to go. And then it'll be short-lived here. Once we get to Mooney, from Mooney we've got a short little distance to go. And it doesn't even really report, so. Alright guys, we're going to get those bleeds down to minimum. Auxiliary tanks 1 and 2 are coming on. Hydraulic standby and PTU control. Let's confirm green here just because I couldn't see there. We don't need auto feather. And coming back on that power slightly. And we're going to do speed check flaps 1. Selecting, we're waiting for it to indicate. Flaps 1 is out. All lights are on. Bahamas traffic, Nassau traffic, Bahamas 318, overhead of Mooney in 3 miles. We'll be turning right to final, heading 143 ILS 14 full stop for Nassau. Alright, localizers captured. Alright, aircraft's trying to get itself straight here. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318, now on a 10-mile final, runway 14, expecting full stop, Nassau. Okay guys, there's the glide slope, we're under it, everything's looking good here. pitched up, but we're waiting just to about a 5 mile, just about a 6 mile final. We'll drop the gear. Alright, we're happy there. It's almost confirmed. Gear's coming down. Next stage of flaps. That noise would extinguish itself once gear is down. Confirming gear down. 3 green. Alright, let's take it off autopilot. Let's do our last checks here. Flaps are selected 15, indicating the same. We got 3 green, we got GPSW to 15, and we have the runway in sight, folks. Speed's looking good. We need 142. Our aircraft. Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 is now on a 5 mile final full stop runway 14. Okay, we got 2 white, 2 red. Check.
Terrain, terrain.
Merchants are out. Let that nose up a little bit. There we go. Alright, negative 180. Burst free. Or beta free, I should say. Auto spoilers off. Flaps are coming up. Power on the APU.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 1:08 p.m. and it's currently about 79 degrees Fahrenheit. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bin as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
Nassau traffic, Bahamas Air 318 is now clear of runway 14, merging onto hotel, looking for a ramp, Romeo 9, Nassau. Alright, we can get the lights off now that we're clear of the runway. Alright, 40 minutes, not bad. Tie that bus. London lights can come off. Strobe off. Wing is off. And let's bring that power back a little. And welcome to Nassau, you guys. We'll get a little replay in here. Appreciate you, D-Champ. Hotel 5 is the next turn. Bleed air on. Alright, y'all, we have made it back to our origin here. Looks like this guy's in Romeo 9. We'll go to the next one. Okay, he's Romeo 9. We'll take Romeo 8. Parking brake set, gust lock set, and we'll bring those bad boys off. Let's get into standby, which I believe we already are. Okay, yeah, we must have landed with standby all by itself. Alright. Engines are coming off. Red beacon off. Get the fast seat belts off. Got our bleeds on there, which is looking good. And we have made it into the place to be. Let's get our standby situations off. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's go out and look and see how we did, man. Right on the money. Right on the money. Let's get the overlay off here. And I think this is going to call it for me, y'all. We've been doing some serious flying. We didn't even have a chance to do music. We were super busy. Let's get some tunes on here. Alright, and let's sign off the network, y'all. Negative 180, soft landing, passenger got reseated. That was a quick flight, I'll say so myself, fam bammers. We'll close the OPAC-X up and let's get me off, guys. Hopefully we get a nice replay here. Not bad though for Bahamas Air Flight 318. Full service into the Nassau, man. Back to Nassau, I should say. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, trusty, rusty, dusty X-plane. It's pretty, everything was pretty short. Let's go about right here. Alright, not bad X-plane. Alright, we'll do a tower replay first, and then we'll do some wing replays, I suppose. And we'll get the shout outs coming in once we do the wing replays, man. I appreciate you guys riding on board this wonderful evening so we could do some Bahamas and South Florida ops. And of course blocked by trees, but y'all saw how dope that was. Pretty much center line, right down the runway, fam bammers. Pretty much center line, right down the runway in the touchdown zone, fam bammers. There's that touchdown center line. All right, let's run that bad boy back. You know, we're gonna run this back and back and back and back. This is actually a good view right here. Excuse me. Look how long we held that nose up and down. There we go. She was looking fab. 5 ready, my G's. And we're getting ready to get some wing replays as well. Alright, without further ado, let's go ahead and get some wing replays on here, man. We're going to have to back it up quite a bit. In the meantime, we'll start getting some shots out to you wonderful folks here. Alright, we'll rewind that for a little bit, man. Big up to my lovely wife and kids. Capital G, capital O, capital D before anything. Thank you for all your blessings, dear Lord. Green Light Auto Brokers was in the house. My man D-Champ and Ghostly Lurker, first 3 on the scene. Big up to you 3 gents, man. Good to see you. Hope to fly with you again. Green Light, hope your training is going well, D-Champ. Captain Will was in the house, man. Big up to you, Captain Will. Appreciate you 100, man, for checking in. Hope you're doing well. Merc was in the house. My boy Digital, all the way up in the house. Big up, Merc. We had HD Sim in the house as well. with my boy Andy Black. Don't forget HD Sim is a fellow content creator making stuff happen. Let's see where we at in this journey here. All right, we also have my boy Spawning Salmon who's in the house. Big up Spawning, man. Good to see you, fam bammers. Carlton Iyer was in the house as well, man. Big up to you, Carlton. Thanks for joining the stream. Thanks for checking in. For sure, for sure. Fellow veteran, my boy, retired firefighter 365 is in the house. Big up to you, retired. Always here supporting along with D-Champ, Greenlight, Digital, Captain Will, and all y'all, really. Andy Black, man, appreciate you. Spawning. Element. Doodle, my papa was in the house. Fellow JTF Mad Dog, big up to you, fam bammers. Good to see you once again. Hope your flying is going safe. We actually flew a route that he actually flew in real life today in the Grand Caravan. So Cessna Grand Caravan. He's a Cessna Grand Caravan pilot, y'all. And of course, we got the one, the only, the real G Rock City checked in, man. Big up with your Rock. Looking forward to flying with you as well. And for the most part, yeah, that's the shots out that we got going on, fam bammers. So we're gonna ride this wing replay from the back. Maybe we'll do another one from the front of the prop, but for the time being, man, enjoy the replay and let us figure out what we're going for next stream. Thanks for riding along with your boy on this Wednesday evening, man. Thursday morning for some here on the channel. And big up my G, Blue Games in the house, man. Appreciate you saying beautiful landing. This was the return flight, which is our origin location. We flew out to Miami for a quick turn and then departed on the same runway 09 and back to the same runway here. We departed on the 14. Man, good to see you, my G. Hopefully you guys will see us if we have it in a plan to stream DCS on Friday morning if everything works out. Guys, needs no introduction. Blue Games in the house, man. Big up JTF Mad Dog. Oh, oh. Alright guys, we're going to finish it out with maybe in front of the prop replay, then get it to the gate, and that'll be it for me, man. Once again, thanks for riding along on this Wednesday evening and Thursday morning. Looking forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Enjoy the rest of the replays, man. Big up to everybody. God bless.